Good morning, students. Let's see the continuity of IUPAC names of organic compounds. Okay, already we discussed some of the important functional groups, and let's continue about carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid is also one of the important functional group. Okay, so what is the structure of carboxylic acid group here? Bond C, double bond O, OH. Okay, you can also simply write as COOH, carboxylic acid group, both are same. Okay, this is carboxylic acid group. So when it is secondary prefix, we call it is carboxy. That means as substituent, am I right? As substituent, we call it is carboxy, and as secondary suffix, that means main functional group, you know very well. Main functional group. Okay, let's see the corresponding examples. So when carboxylic acid, then we call it is carboxy as substituent, and this main functional group we call it is OIC. End of the name ends with OIC. Let us take the example. CH3 COOH. Its common name is acetic acid. Don't forget acetic acid. What is common name of CH3 COOH? Acetic acid. Why it is? It is COOH. Okay, acetic acid. Its IUPAC name is, how many carbons are present here? 2 carbons in the long chain. So what is the root word? Eth plus A plus COOH is there. What is the secondary suffix? OIC. Ethanoic acid. Eth means 2 carbons. OIC means end of the carboxylic acid is with OIC. So ethanoic acid. Why? Because 2 carbons are present. This is IUPAC name. This is common name. Acetic acid means CH3COOH. So let us write one more example. CH3 CH2 COOH. How many carbons are present here? 3 carbons. So 3 means propanoic acid. What about this one? CH3 CHCl CH2 COOH. Am I right? Here we have two groups here. One is COOH group, another one is chlorine, that is act as substituent. Am I right? So first functional group carbon gets lowest priority, high priority in the case of numbering. So it gets lowest number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we know the order how to write the IUPAC names. That is primary prefix and secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. You know, it is not a cyclic. That means options are primary prefix and secondary suffix. It tells about substituents. So substituent is there or not? Clearly, chlorine. So on which carbon? Third carbon. So IUPAC name is 3-chloro. Why it is 3-chloro? On third carbon, one substituent is there, you know. What it is? Substituent. Okay, secondary gate function group. Okay, so 3-chloro. Then root word, how many carbons it consists? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 means what is the root word? Bute. Carboxylic acid means butanoic acid. 3-chlorobutanoic acid. Clear, students, up to? So when carboxylic acid is present, the end of the name ends with oic acid or OIC. Okay, clear? If COOH group is there, then it is clearly carboxylic acid functional group. I'll keep the heading here. Types of Types of functional group. Types of functional group. Next functional group, ethers. Ether, it is one of the important functional group. So the structure of ether is R, O, R, O, R dash, R dash, O, R dash. Where R dash is called as alkyl group. Where R dash called as alkyl groups. Alkyl group means maybe methyl group CH3. Ethyl group means C2H5. Ethyl group C2H5. Ethyl group. Okay. And propyl group. Okay. So remember this. And C3H7 is called propyl group. Remove one hydrogen from propane, we get propyl. Remove one hydrogen from methane, we get methyl. Remove one hydrogen from ethane, we get ethyl. Here, remember this. Okay, where alkyl group means these kind of groups we have to attach. So let's see the example. Here, secondary prefix, we call it is alkoxy. That is RO bond. So if you observe here RO bond, this is called alkoxy. RO is called as alkoxy, where R is alkyl group. Okay, alkoxy, and not secondary suffix is not sufficient here. Take the example for understanding. For example, CH3, OCH3. It is a ether or not? ROR. So first have to write. First observe the number of carbons on both sides of the oxygen atom. Here how many carbons? 1. Here also 1 carbon. Okay. In that particular case, both are same carbon. Okay. In that case, now it is methyl. CH3 is called as methyl. Methoxy. That means alkoxy. What is the alkyl group? Methyl. Methoxy. How many carbons present? 1 carbon. 1 carbon means meth. So IUPAC name is methoxy methane. Okay, write one more example. CH3, CH2, OCH3. Clear? We can also write this. CH3 bond CH2 means C2H5 bond OCH3. Am I right? Both are same. Okay, both are same. C2H5. OCH3 is it ether or not? Clearly ether. Now it consists 2 carbons. Maximum number of carbons. It is only 1 carbon. So first have to start alkoxy group from this side only. Less number of carbon side. So methoxy, 1 carbon is there. So what we call it is methoxy. IUPAC name methoxy. How many carbons here we have? 2 carbons. So methoxy ethane. If 2 carbons are present, what is the root word? Eth. So methoxy ethane. Have to prefer least number of sides for alkoxy group. Okay. So let's take one more example. CH3, CH2, OCH3. What about this one? Here it is 3 carbons. Here it is only 1 carbon. So methyl group methoxy. How many carbons? 3 carbons. So methoxy propane. Clear? What about this one? CH3 bond, CH2 bond, CH2 bond, CH3. Okay, we can also write this C2H5O bond, C2H5 also, right? Ethyl group. So both are same. So ethoxyethane or ethoxyethane, both are same or not? Same number of carbons. So that is our choice either from left side or right side. Clearly? So ethoxy, it is also ethyl group. Ethoxy, write IUPAC name. Ethoxy ethane is IUPAC name. Common name is, how many ethyl groups are there? Common name. This is IUPAC name or systematic name. common name is for diethyl ether. Common name. How many ethyl groups are we have? Two ethyl groups. So diethyl ether is the common name. But systematic name or IUPAC name is ethoxyethane. What is the common name? Dimethyl ether. But IUPAC name methoxymethane. Clear? What about this one? Methyl, ethyl, or ethyl, methyl ether. In the alphabetical order, which one comes first? Ethyl. Ethyl, methyl, ether. Clear? Here, ethyl, methyl, ether. Clear? Okay. Remember this. Those are the common names. But IUPAC name means focused on this number of carbon first. That is alkoxy, methoxy, methane. Okay. Clear? This is about ether functional group. Next one, cyanides or nitriles. Cyanides or nitriles. The functional group is bond CN. Its original structure is C triple bond N. Cyanides means C triple bond N. Remember this. It consists of 1 sigma bonds, 2 pi bonds here in this. This is also sigma bond. Remember this. Okay. 1 sigma bonds, 2 pi bonds. Cyanides. So now, for as substituent we call it is cyano. Okay. As main functional group we call it is nitriles. Okay. Take the example regarding this. CH3 bond CN. IUPAC name is how many carbons there we have? This is also countable. Functional group consists carbon. Cyanide functional group 2 carbons. So now ethane nitrile. CN is there. Ethane nitrile. 2 carbons. So ethane nitrile. Its common name is methyl cyanide. Common name is methyl cyanide. Remember this. Okay. What about this one? CH3 bond CH2 bond Cn. You can also write this C2H5 bond Cn. Okay. So now how many carbons are present here? 2 carbons. So how can I write this? Ethane nitrile. 3 carbons are 1, 2, 3. 3 means propane nitrile. This is also countable. Okay. So common name is ethyl cyanide. Clear now up to ethyl cyanide. If is there any subject, we have to mention that also. So let's take one example regarding that. CH3, CHCl, CH2, Cn. What is the main functional group? This is the main functional group. This is the substituent, am I right? This is the substituent here. In that case, functional group gets least priority number. Okay. So it is not a cycle, but substituent is there on which carbon? Third carbon. So 3 chloro, 1, 2, 3, 4. Butane, cyanide is there. So nitrile. Butane nitrile, 3 chloro butane nitrile. Clear? So let us take one more example. CH3, CH2, CCH3 bond CH2 bond Cn. So I have to select longest carbon chain here. So if in this direction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, am I right? This is the longest chain, am I right? This is the main functional group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These two are taken as substituent or not? Substituent. Already we discussed about functional group priority orders and how to give the numberings to the main chain carbon. Okay, these two are substituent. Which group? These are methyl groups, am I right? CH3 group is called as methyl group. Now write the substituent two are present at third carbon. Two same substituent present at same carbon, that is third carbon. So now in this case, how to write 3, 3? How many methyl groups are present? 3, 3 dimethyl. How many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 means pentane. Cm is there. So nitrile. Pentane nitrile. So this means 3, 3 dimethyl means on third carbon there are two similar methyl groups are there. That is 3, 3 dimethyl pentane nitrile. Clear ma up to? So then go for next functional group. In the cyanide, C triple bond anions exist. Remember that. Isocyanide. This is bond NC. Cn means cyanide. Bond NC means reverse. Isocyanide. In this case, there is no particular substituent, but here in this case we call it is carbylamine. Carbylamine. Remember this carbylamine. As main function group, let us take some example here. CH3 bond NC. This carbon is not countable, remember, but where in cyanide it is countable. This carbon is not countable. Remember this here. But in the case of cyanide, this is countable. That means taken as main chain carbon. Okay, now how many? What it is? Methyl. CH3 means methyl. NC means NC is the functional group. Methyl carbylamine. Okay. What about this one? CH3, CH2, and C. Its common name is methyl isocyanide. Methyl isocyanide is the common name, but it is IUPAC name. IUPAC, but common name is methyl isocyanide. Remember this, okay? And IUPAC name is methyl carbylamine. This is ethyl carbylamine. Clear? Okay. So don't count this carbon. It consists of only 2 carbon. Its common name is ethyl isocyanide. Okay. Is it clear, students, up to? Now go for practice for some of important bits. Okay. Before going to discuss that, write some special molecules and their important special molecules and their IUPAC. What is another name? Systematic names. Clear? Systematic names. Let's see. So very important this molecule. Suppose CH2 OH. Okay, what is the main functional group? OH. OH means Is it clearly alcoholic functional group? Am I right? Alcoholic functional group. OH means 2 OH group means here. This is OH means these 2 OH groups are taken as main functional group, not a substituent. There are 2 OH groups. In that 2 are called as main functional group. Now what is the IUPAC name? First how to identify the longest carbon chain in this case. This is the longest carbon chain as parent chain, am I right? It consists 2 carbons. First write its name. How many carbons? It consists 2 carbons. 2 carbon means what is the root word? Ethane. Ethane. Now give the numbering either this side or this side. Why? Because both are same priority function group. 1, 2. On the first carbon what it is? OH. On second carbon it is also OH. Ethane dash 1, 2. If OH has main functional group, what is the secondary suffix? What is the secondary suffix? Vol, am I right? Vol, alcoholic functional group. Ethane 1, 2 divol. Ethane 1, 2 divol. Okay, clear? Alcoholic functional group. The secondary suffix is vol, but here we have 2 alcoholic functional group. At which position? And 1 and second position. So 1, 2 divol. Ethane. This is the main chain, consists 2 carbons. Okay. So very important one. Okay. Secondary suffix. So take one more example. CH2, CH2 and OH, and it is OH, OH. What is the main chain? This is. All are having same similar functional group. 3 OH, alcoholic functional group. Okay. Now give the numbering 1, 2, 3. So longest chain consists 3 carbon. So what is the root word? Pro. Pro plus A, propane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Trivol. Trivol. Okay. Okay, this promoters are very important. If 4 are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, tetravol, like that. Remember this. First, give the identify the longest carbon chain in this case. Here, 2 OH, 3 OH groups are there. The 3 OH groups are taken as main functional group. Why? Because OH is called is alcoholic group here, and act as main functional group also, not a substituent. And next one, CHO bond CHO. CHO means aldehyde, am I right? CHO means aldehyde. Clear? Aldehyde function group. In this case, what about secondary suffix? That means main function group ends with all aldehyde. How many aldehyde we have? 2 aldehyde. Okay. So how many carbons? The longest chain consists 2 carbons. So ethane diol. Ethane diol. That means 2 aldehyde group. The chain consists 2 carbons. Ethane diol. Okay. 2 carbons it consists. So ethane. How many aldehyde groups? We have 2 aldehyde groups. So diol. Ethane diol. Okay. And now what about this one? COOH. COOH. Am I right? Carboxylic acid, am I right? COH group means carboxylic acid or not? How many carbons here we have? 2 carbons. So ethane dioic acid, am I right? COOH carboxylic acid, then its secondary suffix is taken as what it is? Oic acid or oic here, oic acid. So ethane dioic acid here. Take one more example. COOH okay. It also consists 2 COOH groups, am I right? Give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons. Okay, 5 carbon means pentane. 5 means what is the root word? Pentane. How many COH groups? 2. So dioic acid. Pentane dioic acid. Why? Because it consists 2 COH groups. Clear? There are some important special molecule. We have to remember this. Okay. And next one, keep the heading practice bits. Practice bits. Practice bits in that ketones. Ketones. What is the functional group? RCOR dash. You can also represent this RC double bond O R. This is ketone. Ketone means secondary prefix as substituents. Secondary substituent we call it is oxo or keto. Am I right? But it is main functional group. That is secondary suffix. That is as main functional group. Keto group as main functional group. We call it is one. Remember this. Okay. So let's try some important example regarding this. Very very important. The exam point of view. Okay. CH3 CO CH3. Its structure can also write CH3 C double bond O CH3. Its common name is acetone. Remember this, regularly we use acetone, but its IUPAC name is propanone. Or how many carbons it consists? This is the main chain, 3 carbons. So propane, don't write E, propane, give the numbering 1, 2, 3. At second carbon keto group is there. Propane 2-one. Propane 2-one, where keto group is present. This is also called as keto group. C double bond O, both side bond. C double bond O, keto group. How many carbons it consists? 3 carbons. Propane, don't write E. Bond on which position keto is present? At same carbon 2-one, propane 2-one. Remember this. Okay. So let's write. We can also mention this as CH3, C double bond O, CH3. Can I identify this structure? Okay. And next one. First have to identify number of carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one group, this is one group. I can write here this complete elaborate structure. So this is C double bond O, am I right? This is carbon, it consists C double bond O. And this means CH3. CH3. And this one CH2. And this one CH3. This is the structure of this one. Already we discussed about this. CH3, C double bond O, CH2, CH3. Okay. Now first have to identify longest carbon chain. This is the longest carbon chain. So this is the main function group. So the numbering is done from right to left. Why? Because C double O gets least numbering. So from this side 1, 2, 3 is third carbon. From this side 1, 2 second carbon. So numbering is done from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now how to give the name? So number of carbons in the main chain 4. So 4 means what it is? Butane. On which carbon keto group is present on second carbon? Butane 2-one. Butane 2-one. Clear? Butane 2-one. What about this one, students? What about this one? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I right? Keto group or not? Ketone. So how many carbons consists it? 5 carbons. 5 carbons. Okay. So can I elaborate this structure? CH3 bond CH2 bond C double bond O, bond CH2, bond CH3. This is the meaning of that structure. Okay, both are similar structures. CH3. This corner represents CH2. C double bond O, CH2, CH3. So now give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the long chain consists of 5 carbons. So it is pentane, keto group at which carbon? Third carbon. So 3 bond. This is IUPAC name. This is the IUPAC name. Clear? You should follow this one mostly. Why? Because in the MCET point and mains point, these kind of structures given in the paper. Okay. So wherever the carbon present, it must be processed tetravalency. Either it is double bond, triple bond, or are single bonds. Already we discussed that also. Okay. So write one more example regarding this. Now write example 4 or 3. 4 I think. Okay, we can represent this structure as CH3 bond, this corner represents CH2 bond, this carbon is represent CH2 bond. Here it is the carbon, am I right? This is the carbon. This carbon consists 2 methyl group. This means methyl group. This is one methyl, this is one methyl. This carbon consists 3 methyl groups, right, like this. Okay, and come to this is the carbon, it consists C double bond. Oh, this means CH3. Clear? These two are same structure. Okay, so valency of the carbon is 4 or not? 2 methyl groups. These lines represent CH2, CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4. The carbon satisfied with 4 tetravalency. Clear? Come to here 1, 2, and 2 bonds with 2 hydrogens. Tetravalency of carbon is satisfied or not? Come to here 2 bonds with oxygen. 1, 2, 4 bonds. So wherever the carbon present, it must be processed tetravalency and it satisfies tetravalency. Remember this. Now I would like to give the numbering to this compound. So now main functional group is this. So it should better to give the numbering from right to left. Why? Because it gets its number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The longest chain consists how many carbons? 6 carbons here. So 6 carbons means what is the root node? Hexane, keto group. And before going to discuss this, here substituents are present. This is the main chain. These two are called as substituent, am I right? This one is substituent, am I right? First have to write substituent. So on third carbon there is 2 similar methyl groups. So 3, 3. So CH3 means methyl, dimethyl. The longest chain consists 6 carbons. So hexane, remove this E, hexane. Keto group on second carbon, 2-one. Clear? 3, 3 dimethyl, hexane, 2-one. Already with the naming order: primary prefix, secondary prefix. In the secondary prefix there is 2 substituents, methyl groups. So write 3, 3 dimethyl. And root word longest chain consists how many carbons? 6 carbons. So hex. All are single bonds. So hexane. Bond main functional group at second carbon, so 2. So keto group, it is the CH3 group. This is CH3 group, one group. This is entirely one group. So R CO R dash, keto functional group. Remember this. Okay. So this is the impact name of the given compound. Okay. And write one more example regarding this. Okay, so keto, this is one group, this is another group, C double bond group. So give the numbering 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This methyl group, am I right? Methyl group. On third carbon, 2 methyl groups, and fourth carbon, 3 methyl groups. Then how can I write this? 3, 3, and fourth carbon also consists same methyl groups. 3, 3. at 4 comma 4, how many methyl groups? Totally 4. Tetramethyl. Then what is the root word? How many carbons? 6 carbons. 6 carbon is root word 6. Hexane. 2-1. Hexane 2-1. Clear? All of you? 2-1. This means very important. On third carbon we have 3 methyl groups. At the same time, fourth carbon process also 4 methyl groups. Clearly? So there are 4 similar methyl groups. 2 are at third carbon, 2 are at fourth carbon. So the representation is 3, 3. That means that third carbon process 2 methyl groups, and again fourth carbon also process same methyl group. So 4, 4. Tetramethyl. Why it is tetra? 4 methyl groups are present here. Tetramethyl hexane 2-1. Clear? Write one more example. Ketone is main functional group. Then these two are called as halogens. Halogens are always, what are halogens? Chlorine, bromine, iodine. This is chlorine, this is bromine. Always act as substituent. That means secondary prefix. So what is the main functional group? Ketone functional group. This is R dash and this is R. C double bond. So now give the numbering. Why? Because it is the main functional group. So the numbering is done from right to left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear, students? Now is it cyclic or not? No, not a cyclic. That means primary prefix is option. Then go for secondary prefix. What it tells? Substituents. It tells about substituents. Here 2 substituents are present. One is chlorine and another one is bromine. In this case, which one comes first here? In that case, now we are going to write secondary prefix. Both are substituent here. In that particular case, we follow the alphabetical order. Alphabetical order in English. So bromine, what is the first letter? B. And chlorine, what is the second letter? C. Which one comes first? Bromine. Am I right? A, B, C. So first write bromine name. On which carbon it is? Fourth carbon. 4 bromo. First letter should be capital letter. 4 bromo dash and 3 chloro. 3 chloro. The main chain consists 6 carbon. So root word is hexane 2-1. Clear? Clear, students? 4 bromo, 3 chloro, hexane 2-1. Why? Bromine first, even the both are substituents according to alphabetical order. In the bromine, the first letter is B. Okay? So give the preference to bromine, then after chlorine. And write this one. Now give the IUPAC name to this one. So I can elaborate this structure for you. This is CH3 bond CH2 bond CH2 C double bond O CH3. What about this? This is the carbon already with 2 bonds. Okay, and this is 1 carbon. This point consists 1 carbon, and this is CH3. What about this one? 1 bond and 2 bonds. The remaining 2 bonds with 2 hydrogens. Okay, CH2. Corner means CH2. And come to here 1, 2, 3 bonds over, and 1 more bond it needs. So that is hydrogen. This is the meaning of this structure. Okay. Now I would like to give the name to this compound. What about this one? CH2 bond CH3 means? CH2 bond CH3 means? Is it ethyl or not? Ethyl group. You can also represent ET, ethyl. Ethyl group. That means C2H5, am I right? C2H5, CH2 bond CH3, ethyl group. So here what is the substituent? First you have to select longest carbon chain. This is the main functional group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the longest chain. Suppose if we can move in this direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only. Okay. So now where the substituent is present at third carbon. So now what is the substituent? It is clearly ethyl group. What it is? Ethyl. We have to identify. This means if these type of structure is attached to main chain, then we call it is ethyl. Ethyl. Suppose like this, it is methyl. CH3, methyl. Okay, clear? Methyl. Is it clear, Mabdu? So now this is ethyl group. At which carbon? Third carbon. So write IUPAC 3-ethyl, 3-ethyl, hexane, 2-one. Clear? 2-one. Ethyl group. This is ethyl group. Okay. You always remember wherever the carbon is present in the compounds, it's satisfied with tetravalency. Okay. Next. Go for aldehydes. Aldehydes means practice bits. What is the main functional group? CHO, C double bond OH. Okay, this hydrogen must one side at least. Okay, clear? And what is the secondary prefix? Secondary prefix is formyl. Formyl, that means as substituent. And secondary suffix as main functional group. What about this? Secondary suffix means main functional group. In that case, all for ketone bond. Okay. So write the examples. HCHO. HCHO. We can also write this HC double bond OH. Its common name is formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. Clear, students, up to formaldehyde. And its IUPAC name is, how many carbons it consists? Only one carbon. One carbon means meth. Meth plus ane, methane. If aldehyde is there, then we add all. Methanol. Methanol or formaldehyde, both are same. This common name, this is IUPAC name or systematic name. Systematic name. Systematic name. Clear? CH3, CHO. Its common name is acetaldehyde. Remember this. Regularly we use this term. Acetaldehydes. Its IUPAC name is, how many carbons it consists? 2 carbon means eth plus n plus all ethanol is IUPAC name. Clear? And write, what about this one? CH3, CH2, CHO. What is the IUPAC name? Propanol. Clear? Propanol. Propanol. CH3, CCH3, CCH3 bond CH3 and bond CH2CHO. Aldehyde are not clearly aldehyde. Why? Because CHO is there. First have to select the longest chain for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 only. Okay. Suppose this is the longest chain. Clear, ma, up to? It can also longest chain. Now these become substituents. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then these two are become substituent. These two are become substituent. Okay. First have to longest chain. So then give the numbering. The functional group carbon gets least number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? So is it cyclic or not? Not a cyclic. So primary prefix is absent. Now secondary prefix. Is there any substituent or not? Yes. 4 substituents are there. CH3 means methyl groups. On third carbon it consists 3 methyl groups, and fourth carbon it process 3 methyl groups. So then write substituents is there. That means secondary prefix. So on third carbon that means 3, 3. Why? Because at third carbon 2 methyl groups are present. Come to fourth one. Fourth carbon is also consists 2 methyl groups. So 4, 4. Totally how many methyl groups? 4. Tetramethyl. Clear? Tetramethyl. Okay, then root word. How many carbon? The longest chain consists 5. 5 means pent. Then pentanol. 3, 3, 4, 4. Tetramethyl pentanol. Clear? So very important molecule. First have to identify the main functional group. Then is there any substituents? Then go for numbering. Then how to write the name into the organic compounds. Okay. Write one more examples. Aldehyde. First have to identify what is the main functional group. Aldehyde. Clear? Aldehyde. So first have to select longest carbon chain. This is the longest carbon chain. Am I right? This is the longest carbon chain. Okay, students. Now what about this? These two are halogens. Am I right? These two are chlorines. These are bromines. Both are halogens. Halogens always act as substituent. Already we discussed about that. Give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chlorine. What is the first letter? C. What? In the bromine, what is the first letter? B. Which one comes first? Bromine. Okay. So first primary suffix. Is there any primary suffix? That means is it cyclic or not? No cyclic. Primary prefix means it tells about the given compound is cyclic or not. There is no cyclic. Why? Because it is aliphatic chain-like structure, not a cyclic. So primary prefix is absent here. Clear? And come to secondary prefix. What it tells? It clearly tells about substituent. Is there any substituent is present on the main chain? Clearly there are two types of substituents. One is chlorine, another one is bromine. Both are halogens. Always act as substituents. Am I right? So now in the case of substituent, first have to write the substituent name which gets least alphabetical order. That means bromine. In the case of bromine, bromine is the first letter. Okay, in the case of chlorine, chlorine is the first. So in the alphabetical order, which one gets more priority? B comes first. Am I right? So first write bromine on third carbon 3, 3. In this case, this type only two are present. Bromine only two. 3, 3. Dibromo. And next come to 4, 4, 4. Come to fourth one, two chlorine atoms here. Dichloro. The root word it consists 5. Pentanol. Okay. Clear, ma? This is the IUPAC name of this one. Why? Because all are not same. 3, 3, 4, 4. Don't write like that. Why? Because these two are one group, these are one group. So on third carbon 3, 3. Dibromo. 4, 4. Dichloro. Pentanol. So what about this one? Can anybody guess? CH3, CCl, bond CH2, CHO. Okay, these are substituents, am I right? All are chlorine atoms. So first numbering, second, third, fourth, fifth. So then write all are chlorine atoms. So 3, 3, 4, 4. Tetrachloro Clear? So important method this one also. Okay. Next one, amines. Amines. What is the functional group? NH2. As secondary prefix. As secondary prefix. What we call it is amino. Amino. As secondary suffix. That means main functional group. We call it is amine. Amine. Okay. Clear, ma? Up to amine. So let us take example. CH3 bond. Its common name is methylamine. Methylamine. IUPAC name is, one carbon is there, that is the longest chain with plus amine, methanamine. Methanamine, clear? And one more example, CH3 bond, CH2 bond and H2, clear? How many carbons? Common name is ethyl, ethyl group, ethylamine. Common name is ethylamine. Ethylamine. IUPAC name is, two carbon is there in the main carbon chain. Amine is the main functional carbon. So I have to write ethanamine. Ethanamine. CH3 bond, CH2, CH2 bond, NH bond, CH3. Note it down, important one for amines. Okay. So is it amine or not? Clearly amine. Why? Suppose here CH2 is there, this is amine. Okay. So here just remove one hydrogen and keep here CH3 as substituent. Instead of two hydrogens, only one hydrogen is here, and instead of another hydrogen, we keep one methyl group. This is amine derivative. So this compound is formed from amines, NH2, from NH2. So here we just replace hydrogen and add methyl on nitrogen. So it is also example for amines compounds. We have to identify the given compound is amines or not. Why? Because this is nitrogen. It consists of methyl group as substituent. Okay. So remember this. In this case, this one acts as substituent. This is called as main chain or parent chain. Okay. So now how to write name for this compound? On nitrogen it consists methyl group. Am I right? So write nitrogen bond. It consists of methyl group. So N-methyl. N-methyl. Then how many carbons here? 1, 2, 3. Propanamine. N-methyl means in the amines compound that on the nitrogen one methyl group is present. Let's see one more example regarding this. CH3 bond, CH2, CH2 bond and CH3. Instead of two hydrogens, we keep two methyl groups here, am I right? Now these two are act as substituents on this nitrogen. Now in this is main chain. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons are present. Now on nitrogen, 3 methyl groups are there. So N comma N, dimethyl. How many methyl groups? 2 methyl groups. Dimethyl. 1, 2, 3. Propanamine. Propanamine is also very important. Propanamine. Is it clear? So what is meant by N comma N? On nitrogen, there are 2 similar groups are there. So suppose what about this one? Can anybody? CH3 and ET bond. ET means here. ET means, remember this, ethyl. Ethyl means C2H5. Am I right? 2 ethyl groups are present. ET means ethyl. MT means methyl. So now this is main chain. These two are substituents, am I right? So M comma N diethyl propanamine. Clear? Write this. So these are the practice bits. Okay. So we'll discuss on tomorrow some of the important functional groups. Okay, students. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.